than that. You may be,
We're gonna have to go with it. Yeah,
maybe you
it's
may have
been
to
a
go
minute.
research that. Nonetheless, I recall the night he won, and he
Mhm.
did so many wonderful songs. I mean, he did so many remakes of different songs from
Mhm.
major artists. I'm talking about.
Mhm.
He did one from Tremaine Hawkins, and I mean, he did. Oh, I just fell in love with this brother. But we're
Yeah.
looking for Joshua Rogers to do even bigger and better. And he ain't lost his country twang. He is from South Carolina. And you know what he named this song? Not I'm Still Going to
Uh-huh.
Trust. He did not get corporate on us. He didn't say
No,
I'm going to trust. He
I'm
says
going to
I'm
try.
going to trust.
Yeah, there you go. And
Hats
I
off
know
to
you
you,
like it.
Joshua. Good job, brother. Good job. Wow.
Well, listen, number 13. First, we have to congratulate Tamala Mann because she took home the Image Award for Best Christian Song for her song Help
Amen.
Me, and also for the entire album. So she was the winner of the Christian Song and the
Amen.
Christian album this year.
Amen.
They, I think that was like 2 weeks ago. I'm talking about it in the gospel news this week, by the way, too. So
Wow.
congratulations to her. I mean, she deserves it. She's looking fantastic. I saw the video
Uh-huh.
just how you wake up early in the morning, you turn the TV
Yeah.
on, and there's videos on, and you just kind of watch. I saw it this morning about 6:30 a.m. I'm like, why am I awake at 6:30 on Saturday? I need to go back to sleep. But the video was on, and it's a fantastic video. It takes place in a church, and she's got the guys are called the fellas, the ones who are backing her up, and they're
Yeah.
kind of like in the congregation, and they're
You know
standing up,
who that you
and
know
the
who that
whole
is,
video,
right? Who the
she's
fellas
coming
are.
down the aisle. She's like, how people come down the aisle real slow
Yeah.
to the altar.
Uh-huh.
That's what she's
But
doing.
you know who the fellas are, right?
No,
That's Tim Rogers' group.
that's Tim Rogers, guys. Well,
Tim
see,
Rogers and the fellas.
Tim, I
I gotta
know
see the video. Let me say this. Let me go see
that.
the video, and
Yeah.
then we'll come back. We'll get back on this, and the next time we get together, because if they're labeled the fellas on the video, it's got to
Mhm.
be Tim Rogers' group, because I'm the only fellas I know in gospel.
Well,
Unless
that's what I'm saying. But fellas could mean so much. It could be just these three guys. I don't know. But we'll check it out. We'll
then it
find
is.
out.
You said three guys. It is the fellas, because the
Okay.
fellas is three guys in that
They
group.
can definitely sing. They're fantastic. And Tim Rogers fellas also. So if it's the same ones,
Hmm.
they're fantastic. And this song, of course, is going to go all the way to the top. We both know that.
Now I'll tell you in the number 12 spot, and for anybody that's looking for an absolute worship leader, who better than the teaching, preaching, and reaching Jacqueline Carr? I
Yeah,
mean, she doesn't just do a concert; she does a full scale ministry.
she does.
Okay, and in this day and age, we need that because I mean, and please, folks, those of you watching, we're not judging anybody, but what we are saying is that when professionals, and I'm going to say professionals, meaning gospel artists, we go out to sing, we don't go out to showboat. We should be on our way out to minister. This young lady ministers. Do you hear me?
It has been since she was
Minister.
14 years old. Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. My goodness. Come on, hit number 11 so we can talk about it.
Well, these guys, um, they're back. They are they've never gone anywhere. They're
Mm-mm.
tremendous producers, tremendous songwriters,
Yes.
and in all of that producing and writing songs and hooking everybody else up, they've come back with their own songs. Now, I remember them when we first started off. I refer back to our beginnings in gospel radio because that's where it all started for me. But back in 97, around 2000 or so, when they came out with Not Just Anybody, I was like, wow, we can't play that. Right? Because
Now,
at the time, our station was super, super, super conservative because we didn't really know where we wanted to go with it. And we were still trying to figure out, this
mm,
whole contemporary traditional thing. Yeah, it was new. Everything was new. So we were like, oh, I love that. I was like, hey, when I heard it, I said, oh,
uh-huh.
we can't play
Well,
that.
I'm gonna share something with you on this too, because Dawkins and Dawkins originally started with commission, and
Okay.
when they wrote a lot for commission,
Hmm.
and then when they broke away, they were the first to break away from commission,
Yeah.
closely followed by Keith Staton, eventually Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp, and so on and so forth, until commission was no more. I still miss that great group. These are some great
Yeah.
brothers. They have written some
Yes.
excellent songs over the days, weeks,
The
months.
reunion tour was the best concert I ever been to. And
Listen, I wish they would put that up one more time because I never got to see the live concert. I only saw the CDs and the videos. But even through the CDs and videos, even through that, it was just a joy just to see everybody there. You know,
Yeah.
Michael Brooks. I mean, yeah. Let me stop naming names because I'm starting to tell my age a little bit.
I don't know them all like that, but I mean, I knew them as individual artists. I never saw them when back when we started in gospel, everybody knew Commission, they knew Willie.
Yes.
Who else they know? John P. Key. That's it.
The one,
That's
they knew Christian, they knew the Walter Hawkins, they knew Edwin
Well,
Hawkins,
yeah, they know Walter Hawkins and James
you know,
Cleveland
Carol Foley.
and all
Yeah,
that. But if you knew
yeah,
those guys, then you were too old to be talking to us about it. So,
yeah. Well, one of these days we got to do a music history thing and play some of the old songs from back in the day
I
because
do it all the time. Yeah,
some of them are just as relevant today as they were back in that day. And some of these songs, for me personally, got me through some pretty amazing times. Speaking of amazing, number 10, he's back again.
I
Pa-
know you're happy.
Pastor Mike, he's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I'm done being mad at him. We were supposed to have gotten together for an interview like 2 times, and both times something crazy jumped off. The first time it was COVID, and then it was something else.
Let me make a phone call. Hello? Yeah.
Say,
Is this Pastor Mike's, is this his manager? Look, my girl Nina needs an interview.
yeah.
Quit
Tell
playing.
him, tell him, we got to reschedule, but I'll email him again and see what we
Hey,
can
watch this, Nina. We're doing a show. We got to go. Bye. Okay. You should hear from him in the next 2 days.
do. Okay.
we wish we had it like that, right?
But Pastor Mike has the song Amazing coming in at number 10. And we already said, just because we're huge fans, that he's going to go all the way to number 1.
Yes, he is. Really, he is. I mean, and to me, he blew it off in the Stellars. I mean, he blew it up.
He did. He was so good. Wasn't he wonderful?
Oh, oh my Lord. I mean,
And I remember our
I just like,
prediction was that he was going to be the big winner. There wasn't any the. Everybody was so good. But he did win. Did he win like 3?
he won
If I can
3.
recall. He won quite a few. So
Yeah,
he
I know he
was a very big
won 3.
winner for the Stellars.
Personally, I thought he should have won more. We're moving to the number 9 spot. We're in
Yeah.
the top 10 right now. This young lady has. You want to? How do I say this? I don't know if you follow sports, but you ever seen a person who has an assist record? He helps somebody else score. Renee Spearman has helped as many people as she possibly can, and I'm happy to see her finally getting her just due. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, her song "I Got God." You got to sit down and listen to it. You can't bypass that song. You know, and even having done work recently with Dr. Bobby Jones on her CD, her album, or whatever they're playing these days. Because I say CD, when I say album, people say, "What? This ain't the set." Yeah, but
Exactly. Like, whoa, what?
yeah,
What did they
what's an
say?
album?
Yeah, what's an album?
What's an album? Yeah,
But you know
you
what?
know
I
what?
heard that CDs are coming back. And I
They
said, you know
need
what?
to.
CDs didn't ever leave.
No,
Okay?
they did.
They
No,
didn't really, because you can go to a lot of the concerts and they're
still get
still
it.
selling. Yeah, you can still get a CD. So I don't think they ever
But
went anywhere.
you got to understand today's generation. They are
Mhm.
so digital, downloaded
Yeah.
minded. I mean, pirating, and I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. I mean, some of y'all are gonna talk to me about this, but pirating
Yeah.
has become a major thing in every walk of the music industry. And
Hmm.
so they're needing something that's going to help to bring it back to some level of exclusivity. And I think the CDs would be the best way to go because
Okay.
the sound quality is always beautiful, sharp, crystal clear.
Yeah.
And I mean, compared to a download, it's a bit more difficult to copy. You just can't
Okay.
copy like,
You gotta have the right stuff. But
yeah, I'm
so
gonna leave that.
hopefully the CDs will come back. What I like? I like the cover and reading all the wonderful information about the songs,
Yeah,
who wrote them.
yeah.
I was always that girl who had to know everything about every song that I was playing. The next song. Now this is my absolute favorite in the countdown this week. E.J.
Uh-huh.
Smith, pastor of House of Hope of Atlanta. Yes, his song is so beautiful. Your presence is a gift. I did leave
Yeah,
a message for him at the church, and I also sent an email to the church by way, by way of their website. So we'll see if we can get him on the show. It'll be
I
great.
do believe we can get him there, and we will see him, and we'll talk to him soon.
Really?
In the number 7 spot, the myth no longer, the legend always. And
You
we've
say
always
7 or
said,
11? 7.
huh? I
Did you say?
said 7.
Oh,
I,
okay. It cut off a little bit. All I heard was
no,
then. Right.
hey, no, maybe say 7-Eleven. She ain't in and out. Anyway,
Always
the
open.
legendary CeCe Winans, her song is picking up speed again.
Again.
Okay. Again, I know she's dropped from the 4 spot to the 7 spot, but
Mhm.
the truth of the matter is, it is in the hearts of every churchgoer in America.
Mhm.
Because, and I'm going to tell you about this song. One of the things I like about it is when you look at the title, Believe for It, it restores faith for some people. And in this day and age, in this time, and what we're dealing with, and all that we're seeing,
Mhm.
faith has to be the substance of things hoped for, the
Absolutely.
evidence